So I just did this whole intro and then realized the camera was like facing the wrong direction. Hey, okay. I want to introduce you to one of my two brothers. This is my little brother, Steven. Steven is a year and a half younger than me, and we were down there visiting him on vacation in Orlando. And he needed some work done that had electrical, and it had some tricky stuff that homeowners should be leery of doing. So I jumped in and he and I did it together. It was a good learning experience for him. It was a good time for me. And now it's a YouTube video for you. Let me show you Steve. So this is Steve down in front. Growing up, he was the youngest. So Jeff and I would always joke that he was the favorite. And the reality was they probably did favor him only so that he could survive childhood. Nowadays, he has grown up to have a science major in a rocket building company. So technically, he's a rocket scientist. So yeah, he's still favored. But hey, even rocket scientists still needs electricians. Now this is our main problem child. We're going to change it out with just a classic light/exhaust fan that you see here. We don't know what kind of infrastructure is up inside the attic, but we're going to find out. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to install this exhaust fan. So we're going to add a switch, and then we're going to have to add wiring from that new switch up to the new fan location. And then we're doing another thing that most people, it scares them to do. We're gonna do a roof penetration. Put yourself together. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a roof penetration in Florida.
Could you say penetration one more time?
With eye contact or without?
Come in!
Get in the tub so I can film it. What you're gonna see here is, as he progresses in failure, the inner rage monkey will start to come out. Who's your good boy?
Great stuff.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, look at that Mickey Mouse job right there, folks.
Plug in. So what the homeowner did was he had an old fan, and I don't know, he didn't like it. Maybe it died. I don't know. Who cares? He got the biggest light he could find to cover it. He stole this out of the old fan and just wired it up to his new fixture. I'm just gonna drop this out. So the way these things are installed, they're brackets for new construction, and they install the brackets, and then these are made to go old work or new work typically. So you'll see like it'll come with brackets, so you don't necessarily have to use the brackets, and you'll be able to either use the brackets you have or use the old brackets. There's a bunch of different ways to cut this thing up, but most of the time you can take these apart from down below. You might have to take a Sawzall or a flat bar and like pull it apart, which we're gonna find out now. This is a little bit of a Pandora's box. The one thing you can't do, Steve, don't let the rage monkey out.
Stay calm.
Okay, so now, success. Nice work.
Did you see that? It was a safety squint and look away.
Look at his cute little thing he's standing on.
It was red.
I'm sure that's rated for 250. At some point, what are you?
The forbidden cotton candy.
I actually knew a Frenchman who used to eat that as a joke.
Dear God.
He's probably dead now. If I were a homeowner or a DIY enthusiast, I would turn the breaker off. So we're gonna go find the breaker and turn the breaker off. Let's see how good the labeling is. All right, see this? The line with the lines underneath it, that means DC. That's not something you want. Right here, that means AC. That's what you want, okay? It's not like, it's not, okay. There you go, 122.
No!
Form. You don't have to go too deep. Just like top and bottom. Oh, you have a pencil. Sweet. You start working your way equally in the cut that you're making. You get a much straighter cut. That's good. Yeah, just like that. Exactly. Now you're in trouble. Do you have a pair of breading? Good. Yeah, controlled. Sorry, is that right?
No, not at all.
Okay. Whack it a few times. Now let's see how it is. See how you got more out of it?
Yeah.
Indents.
Style.
I see light.
It's like I'm hanging Christmas lights again.
We forgot to grab everything else.
So we have to go back down. But we
go.
found it.
We've got it.
There it is. Back down.
Okay. I'm just eyeballing this. That would be like permanent.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
I mean, it looked like pretty close, right? Like he was like right on it.
Actually, well,
I mean, the fishing bit was comedy gold, so.
if I had fished it the other way, it's a smooth edge. You know what? Let's try it.
It's a spear.
Easy. Easy. Amazing. All right. On the roof. I will put roof pitch all along this. Again, leaving this open, right? I'll go up inside of here and I'll goop it up in here as well. And then when you shove the thing in, it just smears and gets literally everywhere. Oh, yeah, correct again. Install this, we'll do more. Get that in place. Okay, then we land it. Oh. Okay, we've got all the roof work done. The duct is down and it's just hanging down in the ceiling in the bathroom. Now we're gonna take a piece of 2x4 to use as our support because the exhaust fan that he bought doesn't have any brackets. Usually they do, so keep that in mind when you're purchasing one. Make sure it has brackets. So we're gonna use a 2x4 and install a 2x4 going across. That's gonna be our bracket to hold the exhaust fan. That's next.
It's pretty good. Oh.
Pre-twist. Check your wire connection. You see here. Puppy right up into the ceiling here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove it this way, and we're gonna make up this connection. Mechanical connection on the duct tape. Working with it. Constants. I hate this stuff. You're in. Good now. We do this. You have to use your, yeah. Okay, now one more, but the longest slurp you could muster up.
Okay.
Try different tools and see what works. Oh, nailed it with the needle nose? What?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah, because it's a nail. Because it's a nail. Because it's a nail.
Because it's a nail.
It's a nail.
Do you mind?
Okay, one more. Just dealer's choice. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, a sale!